stuff. All right, not the hot stuff.
I mean, it's pretty hot. I mean,
it's hot, but it's not like the super hot stuff.
Well, we'll save that for the grand final.
Okay, that's fair.
When we don't need our voices anymore, or at least I don't. All right, guys, into the game we go. This is the winner bracket finals. Winner of this game will be guaranteed. Uh-oh. No UI. Can we pause? Do we need to pause? Or no, I don't know.
Might need to, but
if they actually don't, they're saying never mind. So
I guess we're good.
Oh, awkward time to ask for the players to decide, I guess. But it seems like
they're
we're moving
in the middle of their first fight. It's been one of those days, but you see Faze right now trying to struggle and catch up with C9's positioning. Too easy. Able to take out Mendo for first pickoff. Rib firing right back. 5v5 here on the point. Shadowburn is down though, and that bodes well for C9.
Factor Fiction moving into position, but it's not going to matter. C9 do take the point off the bat. Shadowburn brought down fairly early in this one, and now they're going to try to reset. They get off a good fire strike here. Reinhardt getting pumped up and ready to go, and he's waiting for the hammer that will knock him down. Ride them with the charge ball. Great control, but breaking it down, now finding the fire strike. It hits everyone. Big opportunity, and Shadowburn able to clutch it.
Shadowburn got back to that fight a little bit late. In fact, he was at 14 HP before getting saved by that sound barrier, so that very easily could have broken the other way. Gonna be Faze taking the first fight here right away from C9. Although, take a look at Adam. Adam already going to have sound barrier up here for the second fight. Was able to build up quite a bit as Lucio, so C9 should be able to fight this right back.
Yeah, Mendo moving in pretty early, but he is gonna retreat away for the time being. They are sweeping around outdoors, looking to get onto the point and force a reaction here. Factor Fiction back into the fold. Shadowburn just currently out of sorry, not Shadowburn. Mendo out of commission for a moment here. Now Shadowburn taking a nap. Will they be able to finish him off? Factor Fiction still holding the point for now with the Earth Shatter available. Can really shut down this Reaper. Mendo again controlled. The charge in going to bring down Adam. Finally, Mendo will get the opening.
Play back and forth on both sides, but it's going to be C9 getting just a little bit more value. The sleep on Shadowburn early on that fight, so crucial. They're able to remove him from the fight early as a result of that. And even though both Reinhardts got traded out, Earth Shatters, C9 just had way too much of an advantage at that point. Big advantage is Mendo here, just going to sit in this corner, hoping that all of Faze runs through. Don't know if he's going to get what he's looking for, but he goes, looks at the other side and says, you know what, I'll take this too.
He says, screw it, I'm going in anyway. Finds 2 up the bat, almost 3, driving the enemy Reaper back, and now surging in. One Zombs as well, but he will be taken down. Shadowburn also falling in turn, though. It's a clean 6-man wipe, only losing Mendo for that, and not even committing very many ults there.
So both teams trading off shots with each other here. Very even, 56 to 34. And take a look at how the next fight is going to work out here. Very well could flip again. Faze with a very significant ult advantage going into this next fight. For C9, they're going to have to try and get a pickoff or interrupt this death ball at least a little bit before they go in, because if they get a good ground time, that should be all they need. Sureforward looking for that pickoff. Deadeye on the way. Going to be putting Faze into a corner.
Puts them in a corner, but they are perhaps going to bust out as they do have access to the Graviton Surge. Charging in, Zombs looking for the opening. Not finding it just yet, going to shield his Reaper, who goes the other way, while meanwhile he drops the Graviton. Are they going to get the follow-up? Now Shadowburn back into the fold, and it looks like with the Death Blossom should be able to grab this point.
Shadowburn moving in, able to take down Adam there, and honestly that fight pretty much over with Too Easy getting the early pickoff on the roll from there. It was just Faze able to snowball through. Not even sure they even hit the Graviton. It was just good stuff by Too Easy for that early pickoff. And now, Faze, they're going to have to win every fight from here on out, but it's only going to be 2 major team fights, so a lot of options for them, and still a lot of power in their way. Shadowburn is going to be looking for this ambush Death Blossom.
Shadowburn, will he find the opening? Gets the Zarya shield, makes it a triple kill. Just absolutely cleaving through the back line. 4 dead, they will have to reset. They commit 2 ults here, but CP, we've seen it more and more as the tournament's gone later. Good discipline not to overcommit.
Absolutely. In Factor Fiction, one of the more devastating Reinhardts in the game is going to be holding on to that Earth Shatter here as C9 comes out. So he could be a real X factor here. For C9, they're going to have to rely on Kai to move in pretty early. Mendo also getting Death Blossom pretty early as well. So if Mendo can get around the flank, it'll be very good here for C9.
Gets the Graviton Surge off and sucks in quite a few. The beat dropped to defensively to try and cover this, while Mendo, meanwhile, moving onto the site, but he's already lost 3 teammates. Can he really do it alone? Death Blossom available, and he's slept and completely taken out of commission in the middle of all this. A snooze for Mendo, and then a trip into the wall. Just smashed against the boards, and he will break there.
And the problem there for C9, it just took Mendo far too long to get around the outside. By the time he was coming in, the fight was really winding out. But Ribs, trying to be the hero here towards the end, swings a hammer, has picked up 2, ends up picking up 3. Ribs in great position to make the most of this runner. Is it going to be 4? Running after Shadowburn. Shadowburn very lucky not to go down there, so...
They've got to get back on the point. They do manage to touch it as too easy. Swapping over the Tracer. He's going to die for it, though. Shadowburn, it's his turn to move in, wraithing forward, but he's likely going down in just a moment. He will drop. Not even sure if anyone else will be able to get on that point. They commit the Reinhardt. Factor Fiction immediately collapsing on the point. And then Mendo cleaning house with the Death Blossom right there to just continue swinging that hammer. And it's just trickling in one by one. Faze going to drop the first map.
Nano boost or no, that was probably a little too much to give up to Rib there. I mean, Rib's a great rider, but just getting 3 people swinging his hammer around, that kind of rough there on the Faze side. That was a fight they really should have been able to take. C9, though, able to draw some heroism from unexpected sources, and as a result, they go up 1 round to start things off here versus Faze.
Checking in.
Alrighty, so we are heading here to the Sanctum stage. Lee Shadowburn on to Reaper once more. Mendo going to be on the Reaper, no McCree's here. But interesting enough, we will have Surefour in here on the May. Going to be looking for that extra bit of control.
All right, definitely something different. Surefour, probably one of the most versatile players out there. We've seen him pretty much play everything from the projectile DPSers, the hybrid classes, and of course, very well known for his hit scan play. Great Maywall to start things off, though. He will set up the initial kill on Zombs and really paves the way for Cloud9.
Already a 65 for C9 and Faze, they know it. They're backing off here. I don't think they're going to invest too much in this. Key thing here is not to get split up by Surefour. Surefour drops the wall once more. Faze, a little bit of trouble right now.
They see Kai, but they really can't go in, down a couple of heroes. And again, the wall drop. Surefour is doing work here early on the May and showing just how powerful that hero can be.
Anytime he can split someone off and get the early pick off, it just makes it so hard for the other team to actually come back in. And he's got an elevator up right in the 2-easy. 2-easy though having none of it, just 2-shotting Surefour. So Surefour's gambit not necessarily paying off. But the rest of C9 still doing work. It's Rib once more, 2 kills, and bye-bye 2-easy. Goes for the long fall. Did he catch the name of that, Adam?
Goes down with the ship, and they still hold the point convincingly at that. So Cloud9 looking hot here. The new roster really gelling nicely against the staunch opponent in Faze. They're fairly far forward, pretty aggressive posture, and they now have access to the nano boost for Raucus. Could combine it relatively soon with Shadowburn's ultimate potentially, as Faze will try to get back in, but they can walk right into a Graviton Surge. Mendo could come in and really cause chaos here, but no, he's already dropped. He didn't manage to get off the Death Blossom. It's going to be up to Kai to hang on to this point as long as possible. A pretty even back and forth, a 3v4 as now a 3v3, losing one more. Can they hang on? Factor Fiction charging in.
Love to see. It's going to be a nano boosted Zarya. Kai looking to melt some faces. Not quite getting as much as he wants. Ends up waking up Shadowburn. Shadowburn holding on to that Death Blossom too. And he's getting a nano boost of his own. Goes in and Surefour stops him. The ice wall absolutely on point.
Wants to freeze him. He'll do it too. Completely denied on the point. Great play from him. As we do see Zombs coming in, Graviton Surge about ready, about half energy so far, but he's got to deal with that pesky Surefour May, causing all kinds of problems here. No Blizzard right now, too easy. Tired of his shenanigans on the Tracer and looking to really punish him. Coming in from behind, trying to bring down roll, but he gets sniped again. Surefour, headshot after headshot, wall after wall. May is Bay indeed for Cloud9 here.
Shadowburn just gonna get caught out again. The walls from Surefour have been beauty. Sets up Kai for the Graviton. Everyone in on that group hug. And C9 just finishing it out with style. We talk about May being one of the better heroes in the game that control fights. And that was a masterclass of control coming out there from Surefour. Pretty sure it's actually Tasumi on that account right now, not Surefour, because that was definitely Tasumi level play.
That was a little better than the normal Surefour.
It was his alter ego, man.
Oh man, that was impressive May play. And after that, it looks like he's considering staying on it. Big switch up here though. Now Shadowburn gonna grab the Genji as we do head outdoors to the tower. Forsaken over to the Zen as well, so really looking to amplify Shadowburn. More of a dive comp with Factor Fiction on the Winston and too easy on the Tracer, so pretty big swap up, but you can see the versatility here as Tasumi gonna take over that Genji.
I don't think we're going to be seeing Sureforce stand the Genji here. He's up against Factor Fiction's Winston, and there's a Zen and all the rest. This is really not conducive to him having a good Genji game. I think he's going to swap up. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but if C9 loses the fight, I'd probably expect him to go to D3.
Shadowburn behind multiple enemy heroes. He gets the first dash reset. This is where he could really start to heat up. Moving now onto the Lucio of Adam. Can he finish him off? Great tracking there. We'll bring him down. Now dashing off the wall, climbing back up. Just trying to duke it out. Versus Surefor. He'll get him with a little cut from the dagger. Brings him down, forces them back, and secures the point. Well, they lost their Winston so early with Factor Fiction getting slept and then 5-man dogpiled, but it works out anyway.
Alright, so we do a swap up from Surefor. It's not to McCree, it's to a Winston, so that Winston will be applying pressure to Shadowburn. And Surefor showing his tendency nowadays to really flex on the tanks more often when the situation calls for it. It's going to put a lot of pressure here on Mendo to really carry here on DPS.
Well, Zom's getting roasted a bit, but okay for now as Shadowburn gets to work with that blade, trying to bring down Zarya. Can't quite do it. Being focused now, Surefor has found the answer. Will shut down and isolate the Genji. Now working on a very high-flying Lucio, but eventually we all come back to Earth, and Raucus, his time to end up crashing down as Forsaken moves into position. They do have a Transcendence ready now. Zom's also with a Graviton Surge, but not a whole lot to combo this with as far as damage goes just yet, CP.
So Mendo, the key for him is to get in a little bit early here before he's getting isolated out. Mendo actually was falling very early on here. Factor Fiction being highly aggressive. Soundbarrier in here from C9, but there's stuck that Graviton. Pulse Bomb going in. No one dying here just yet. Too easy combo, so C9 hanging in there. Both fights looking at Mendo breaking through with the Death Blossom.
Arrived there to assist him as they get onto the point and look to maintain control. Already up to 33 and rising. A dead heat here with Cloud9 on match point in the best of 5 for this particular map. And it looks like they, for now, continue to hold, though. It's not uncontested. Surefor trying to bring down Raucus, extremely low skating around the building. And we'll end up seeing the Lucio fall, so they maintain control. And Shadowburn still doesn't have that sword ready to go. The blade, Dragon Blade, not available just yet. So this might be another hold coming up for Cloud9 if they can combo these ults properly.
Surefor on the Winston has been making Shadowburn a priority, but now it's been working at isolating him and not letting him do quite as much as he wants. And take a look at Surefor here. He's also going to have the Primal Rage up as well. So we'll see how he handles this here in terms of trying to get knockouts and all the rest. But here comes Faze.
Shadowburn immediately the focus. He gets shielded, though. They're going to keep him alive as long as possible. Leaping in onto Forsaken, and now does commit the Primal Rage. Starts battering around. That Zarya will finish him off, and simultaneously we're going to see Shadowburn look for kills with the blades, but it's right into Mendo, and he'll bring him down with the shotguns. Quick kill for him. Now the Pulse Bomb follow-up to try and counter this, but he too will fall too easy, doing as much as he can, but unable to reclaim the point, and they are going to have to back off from the looks of things.
Really nice kill coming out from Mendo there. The catch Shadowburn, mid-dash, take him out. Not always the best matchup there for Reaper, depending on how the Reaper engages it. But here we go. Lake Graviton in here for Faze. Last-ditch effort. They do pick up 2 kills, and they're going to try and reverse this back.
They do have the Primal Rage ready. Good dodge there as Rib charging in, but going to be focused quite a bit, and will be brought down. They recap successfully. Mendo didn't get off the Death Blossom in that fight. Not sure if it would have been enough to turn it, but they are going to have to reset now.
So you have a swap from Surefor. He goes from the Winston to the Tracer. I think he was going to the Tracer just to try and secure that for C9. Didn't quite work out that way. So we'll see if he stays on if this fight fails, but he's going to be coming out on the left flank as the rest of C9 comes to the right.
Meanwhile, Forsaken getting focused almost immediately, but not going to drop down. Just some chip damage for now. Spamming, and we're going to see Factor Fiction wrapping around. He pounces in. He's got his own Primal Rage to work with. Mendo trying to latch onto him with the shotguns. He will commit it. Good timing there as he's down to about 100 health. He gets the jungle Mendo, but Mendo still doing a lot of damage, so he's down to 300 health. Has to back away. Mendo will end up dropping, though, and Shadowburn left free to roam. He's got a Death Blossom. Not going to use it just yet, though.
Too easy with 3 kills in this fight. Really good Tracer stuff coming up from Too Easy. Should have another Pulse Bomb up here in a moment, and it's going to all come down now, LD, to one final decisive fight. Surefor wasn't able to get quite as much on Tracer as he was looking for, but he also has his Pulse Bomb up, and here's the important thing. Kai can have a Graviton. The question is here, will C9 be able to get back onto the point in time? They're still streaming in, so Kai's not going to be there for quite a while. Mendo doesn't care, starts spinning onto the point.
He is going to commit his ultimate. Shadowburn has his own, patiently waiting, but they do let the point get recapped. Shadowburn has got to get in there relatively soon, waiting for the heals. The beat gets dropped. He's patient. Transcendence, and now they're going to charge in. As the beat starts to drop, Shadowburn hammered down. He will fall. Can they actually hold on to this point? Post bomb now committed. A desperate struggle for Sure4 to maintain control for the squad, and Cloud9 coming out on top here so far.
We're now looking for that final cleanup. Too easy, looking to be a hero. He is outmanned and outgunned right now. Still though, still alive. You have Rockets on the point with him as well, so it's the last moments here for FaZe as they try and hold on Lijon. Remember, if they lose this fight, that's going to be it. They will be losing the map as well. C9 will be up 1-0.
Oh, hard to stand on the point when you're up against an angry Reinhardt. Tries to run around in circles, but that Reinhardt nano boost enough to force them off, and Cloud9 3-0 FaZe here on our opening map, Lijon Tower.
And for C9, you saw a lot of flexibility coming out there. I think the thing that's a little bit surprising to me, because, again, historically, you never really saw him do too much. Sure, very willing under the circumstances to flex in the tanks. If it's necessary, the Winston there on the final point of the chunk actually did work out pretty well. Also, the main play for Sure4, I feel like he's leveled that up as time has gone on also. Even if you just look at Sure4 streaming nowadays, you see him putting in more time on the Mei, and I think it's really starting to pay dividends for C9, where for a time for Sure4, it's like, okay, we'll put him in hit scan, we'll put him on projectile DPS, but no, now his ability to flex the things like Mei, like Winston, and have it be way more